George Mparrbe, you are president of a Central African country.
Yes, I am.
But I gather you're not prepared to tell us which one.
No. No, it now is state secret on account of as soon as you mention the name, the scurrilous accusations start flying about concerning the so-called human rights violations supposed to be going on, which is a ghastly travesty of the facts.
Who is making these accusations?
Oh, you know, those members of the opposition party what are still not in jail. Also, the United Nations agencies in Geneva would constantly put their noses in other people's business. Anyway, what do they know about it? Lounging about in Switzerland, scoffing the Toblerone, and watching the cuckoo clocks popping in and out. Nothing, they know nothing, they know nothing.
Can we talk about your relations with China? It's very heavily dependent on oil, isn't it?
Well, it all fits together. We got the oil, they got the spades. It's good for everybody.
So does that provide a lot of employment for your people?
Oh, no, we don't go in much for employment. It's giving the population too many ideas.
Ideas about what?
Oh, you know, freedom, democracy, trade unions, all the things that trouble the minds of the simple, fun-loving people that I rule over. Picturesque poverty is more the sort of thing we're aiming at.
But, I mean, how do you run the installations and factories the Chinese pay for here?
Oh, they bring it in their own people to do most of that. Yes, they're used to working all the hours of the day and night. We just provide a few of the middle-ranking executives. That mainly just for show. All they do is sit around smoking the gigantic spliffs and doing the online bingo.
Isn't there a danger here? The ex-president Thabo Mbeki of South Africa has warned of an unequal relationship with the Chinese where they've become the new colonialist power.
Oh, no. Colonialism is racist. I have fought against racism all my life. But the Chinese, they're not racist. No. That's one thing I like about these slitty-eyed yellow people.
So it's just a commercial partnership?
You have hit the nail on the head. The old colonial powers thought they were bringing in the Western civilization to us benighted savages, but the Chinese, they're not interested in any of that. They're just in it for the oil, and we just in it for the money.
So are you saying that politics isn't involved at all in China-African relations?
No, I'm not saying, but in a two-way street. In the last 10 years, there have been 11 anti-Chinese proposals on human rights put forward at the United Nations. Every one of them has been defeated. That would not have happened without African support.
And your country must get enormous revenues from oil paid by the Chinese.
Aye, wateringly enormous.
And what do you spend it on? Schools, health? Because the theory of development is that if you get people out of poverty, increase their wealth, so they start paying taxes, then it becomes a virtuous circle of growth.
All that for the birds. Why do I need to improve the lot of the people? What damn good do it do to me? I get more money from the royalties on the oil than I ever could from taxing the layabouts what live in my country. So I don't have to think about that. My government don't have to think about that. The education minister can concentrate on his sodomizing activities. And there's a happy prospect for young and old alike.
Thanks to China.
Thanks to China, yes.
Thank you.